wonderful afternoon to everyone. Special to our SOs, if you know, Ms. Bing de los Reyes, our activation team and sales management team. To say that I'm honored doesn't even begin to quantify the depth of gratitude that accompanies the humbling effect of where I stand now. Delivering a message as of today is great responsibility, or so I thought, until I cast my mind back to many speeches, and yeah, I remember clearly the speakers where I am now. Reflecting to their speeches helped me enormously in writing this one, because it turns out that I can't remember a single word of every speech that I've listened to since before. This is the liberating discovery enables me to proceed without any fear that mine would not be remembered anyway. Seriously, I'll be honest with you, I really felt great pressure over a few days to come up with something that I could share with you that you hadn't heard of. Because after all, we are awardees. You gathered here are all already passionate, motivated, and inspired. What I ought to say to you today has been a recurring question every morning since I received the confirmation. I have asked myself what I have learned in the past months that are worth sharing. People think success breeds enlightenment. If you are perceived to be successful, I guarantee you someone you know will come to you and say, will you address the event? And you will say, yes, sure. When is it? Yes, sure, that's a week away, and then the nightmare begins. And this success that many have an impression that I have, people think you know why, and you are duty bound to spread it around. Fertilize those young minds, let them in on the secret. What is it that you know that no one else knows? The self-examination begins. One looks inward. One opens an interior door. My one hope today is that I can be a source of some inspiration to you where you already have that inspiration also. Me, I came from a background of course, very modest family. Actually, my parents are sidewalk vendors. I finished my schooling because of the hard work of my parents nagtitinda ng barbecue sa sidewalk. Then, because of their hard work, I graduated in college. My first work was with the United Nations, and now I'm with the Silliman University. Outside my work also, I would say people know me because of the community work and youth development volunteer that I do. I founded several organizations and events that propelled me to be known as the Kuya Dennis of Negros or the Youth Champion. I even had the chance to be invited to run as city councilor in 2013. There are a lot of contradictions with what I'm doing. The me-hating network marketing tried to join one for several months, but that is a different story. I'm mentioning this because this has bearing to my Manulife story. I don't know why I universally hated insurance and everything that has an impression to me as sales talks, and having a sales pitch and everything about those agents and about them earning commissions. I, being known, did not include having money at all. Our family lived modestly, as I've said. I have 2 daughters and 1 wife, of course. My wife Janice is actually with me, but she's going around together with another friend. Again, there were many loans in our family, from my parents to us now. It was taking so much burden that gusto na talaga naming makaahon. We felt we were digging our own graves each and every day because of those loans. Any one of you could relate probably. It was summer this year, coming from a travel leave and community work, coming in one afternoon in the office. This was where I met my financial advisor, Beth. She was at the entrance of our office and was trying to close a deal with my colleague. Unsuccessful perhaps, she turned to me and asked for my birthday and of course my full name. But she could not close an appointment. She was several times in the office, but I was never there. So they decided to do an ambush together with my now unit head, boss card. So I'm very thankful with him about where I am now. When they talked to me that afternoon, my initial reaction was, ito na naman to, magsasalita ng 30 minutes, but aabot na naman ng 2 hours because of the impression I have. But gratefully, I was very amazed that presentation was 30 minutes only. And that was there, I was listening to him already because they were already at the closing part, and Boss Car told me, meron kasing investment part dito. And that was my trigger. The same afternoon where I signed my own policy was also the same afternoon I decided to be an FA. And in the same week, I took the exam. And the rest is history. I am now here in front of you talking about this. I also qualified for Balisin, and I'm very thankful, of course, to my friends and together with the team for helping us out in qualifying to Balisin. We were 3 from Dumaguete doing that. Now, exams are done, trainings are done, graduation, and the 31 cases that I closed. Allow me to enumerate very randomly to you some of the highlights of what I did, the struggles and the very funny moments that accompanied through the months. First, like in one day, the highest I closed so far are 3 CCs separately, not in groups. The last, I think, would be at 10 p.m. without dinner together with my wife. Gusto namin mag-close muna bago kumain ng dinner. Another is closing a client inside the disco, barangay disco. Yes, with all the lights and the very noisy background. A referral I entertained to present na kliyente in the middle of a field under the bamboo trees in a starry night using our cell phone as lights. Was scolded by a husband of my client because sisirain daw yung buhay nila. I told him back, sir, if you really don't believe in insurance, siguro I'll challenge you to not accept the insurance gifts or the one from your company, and let me know after if you like it or not. Na walang protection working every day. And he agreed with what I said of continuing the deal. Another one is, this is, I don't know if this is your rate, but for me this is way too much. I had a client presentation, a close friend of mine. In one client presentation, I spent almost 3,000 for dinner. Tapos hindi pa talaga na-close that night. Diyos ko Lord, paano kaya yung babawi? Kasi siya napili ng restaurant eh. Buti na lang, i-open niya yung account at 6,000. Eto, 331 PC presentation. I will not allow this to go without my client paying. Meaning, in everything that we closed in the 31, almost like 80% of it, hindi talaga ako papayag na hindi sila babayad. Or hindi rin ako papayag na hindi makasign ng proposal. So, nagdala ko sa trunk ng car ko ng sariling printer. At walang iyang dinadala yung printer sa mga coffee shops, pwedeng makisaksak. Or sa bahay ng client, nakisaksak din, or kung minsan nauubusan pala ng bond paper, pwede pahingi ng bond paper. So on and so forth. All of this because of a very supportive wife with me in doing all this. She's also FSA Gold in the coming awardee. I'm very proud of her. Without her, I don't think this would have been possible. But because of her making it to FSA also, I believe this is a career for each of us. She even did this full time now. All of this also because of a unit head like Boss Carl, who I owe so much of. Everything that we do in the office daily, even that extends even at 11 p.m., our weekends that I call, grabe pa, pumutawag ko every day, parang 3 to 4 times a day, even at evenings. And all this because having a very supportive unit Mavericks Financial, special mention to our co-FSA here, Arlene, thank you for being with us always, and of course si Marigold na wala dito. And because of our mga kabatch, special mention again, kabatch ko kasi si Arlene, si Ma'am Velia Chi, and si Jovi is also here, na talagang we've been together. I'll give you an idea sa aming batch. when I started yung training, I really felt inferior. Having naman mga ganitong mga kabatch ko, I really thought, oh my God, can I close even a deal? Ganon yung impression ko at the beginning. So when the week after the graduation, I started immediately. Dahil sa sobra kong excited, nawala yung 0 month ko kasi sobra kong nag-follow up, natag ako ng March 28 ata. Dahil I have already 2 CCs by then. When tinanong ko si Boss Juan, kumusta yung 0 month? Ay, kalimutan natin yung 0 month. I did not understand what that meant before. Ang meaning pala nun, wala na talaga akong 0 month. Ganun pala yung meaning that time. To end, I'd like to tell you lang something about 3 things, like being humble. Second, always give your best and be brave. And part of that will always be about prospecting every day and the trials that comes with it. I will not lecture you on that already because I know you know that always. Just follow what Manulife tells us, to talk, to present. If you can't do it today, please find a way to do it tomorrow and add more clients on the next day. And being brave involves all the emotion and depression that comes with this. Mine in my coming here was an emotional one as well. The sleepless nights, the crying moments with our team, the angry moments, the wrong strategies, the lapses, the withdrawals, the quarrels with my wife almost every day. But ang hindi natin makakalimutan dito are the best laughters, the food, the happy moments, the extra income. Oh my God, it's really big. The opportunities, the funny moments I told you, the friendship and the bond. And finally, be a team player, ask help and give help. It's what I've realized even before Manulife. It's what I've been doing since before. To ask help and give help. Probably what you will remember today is the light bulb in front of you. Pero pogi naman, di ba?
Pogi!
Seriously, I hope that this page of inspiration would remember today. By the way, who are the full-time FAs here? Sino po yung mga ginagawa ito ng full-time? Please raise your hands. Nakakaingit kayo because I do this part-time. I am a husband, a father, a son, an employee, and I also community work. But I said to myself, buti na rin ganito because it works for me. It will not be the same for each of us. This one works for me now dahil I find more pressure in doing more clients because I'm so busy. But for you that does this full-time, please take advantage of it and never be lazy to wake up early just because of doing that, because of that situation. What I learned when I was in Valicin talking to all MDRTs was they really wake up so early. We were at least only 8 in Irene ata, no? Irene na hindi mga MDRTs. It was really a feeling of so much humbling effect to be with them and sharing with them sharing to us their struggles and their triumphs in the years that they've been with Manulife, and it's so enlightening. Let me leave you with what the tagline I've been with since I've been doing community work. That is, you are blessed and be a blessing. I always believe in that, na kung maniwala tayo of what we do, this is not for us but for our clients. And saan ka pa makakahanap ng ganitong work that you are very proud of what you are giving our clients. So the more energy you should be saying to them of all that they can benefit from this one. Maraming salamat, Fast Starters. It's an honor to speak in front of you this morning.